afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting Propagandacast from your host, Imperial Dane, Master of Propaganda, Heroes Ike, Defender of the Fatherland. We're off here to an exciting 1 vs 1 on Havoc family. Between in the east, we got here Havoc fighting for the Oberkommando West für Deutschland, fighting here for the 2nd SS Panzerdivision Das Reich, versus Sturmtiger Frost fighting here for America, for the United States, for the 3rd Armored Division here with Armor, Airborne and Mechanized Company. We got bulletins for infantry, paratroopers, ambulances versus Panzerschreck and infantry bullets. We also got immediate choice there of Luftwaffe ground forces to support the 2nd SS. Kugelwagen there arriving, immediately rolling out, though the SS was personally more fond of Schwimmwagens, by the way, with the Kugelwagen. Rierson's right from there, noting by the way he's sort of checking up. He's worried that perhaps Havoc might rush for the centre victory point, wire it off, and of course make it harder there for Frost to secure. But so far, Havoc is sort of taking a more leisurely approach towards his own fuel point, well, as leisurely as he can, with the Oberkommando West and a Kugelwagen. Volksgesellschaft riding for Havoc. We got Frost heading northwards to the echelons. We got right from the Oliver sitting out there for America, for freedom, liberty, apple pie. More barbed wire here. Basically, Havoc is doing his best to ensure that Frost can't really just dig in around his cut-off point there. Not bad. Rather than going for the centre victory point, Reason saying northwards, using the Kugelwagen to grab fuel. Not a bad idea, since, well, it is rather fast about it. Using the mysterious powers of the Kubel to grab things faster. So, did you remember to fill up the tank before heading out? I don't want to end up like last time I was stuck in Arnhem, with no fuel on the tank, and 500 Tommies coming down on us with Sten guns and whatnot else, idiots. Rather than heading straight into the centre there, more rifle on the way for Frost. Nothing further here for Havoc, just more Volksgrenadiers. I mean, you should probably consider mixing them some Stone Pioneers, just so they have more firepower. You could even throw in another Kugelwagen just to grab more territory, have something further to support the Volksgrenadiers. All the way heading southwards there. Rifle looks like they might be actually making push there for a cutoff point. Volks looks like they're reacting, they saw something. Was set in the American theatre? I don't know if we'd best check it out. There we go, straight for the cutoff point, and we got a doctrinal choice here for Frost. It is Mechanized Company, which seems to be gaining a slight renaissance here after the change to the Oberkommando West. All the way, we actually got a Dodge truck there rolling ahead, crushing some unwanted communist foliage, most likely. Sitting out there. Decapping the munitions, Kugelwagen holding back, Volkswagen Steel Pumps moving in there, North seems to be slightly forgotten, they're forgiven. Or just given up on 3rd Volkswagen Squad there. On a map like this, you know, additional Steel Pioneers would not be a bad idea. It's a bit more of a closer quarters map, so an additional assault rifles there could work out pretty well there for Havoc if he were to go in that direction, but more Volksgrenadiers it is. Truck on the way, there we go, Dodge truck opening up there, 50 caliber raking away at the Volksgrenadiers out in the open, negative cover. Bullets piercing through windows and slight bits there of the frontal chassis. There we go, almost knocked out there, almost knocked out. He could actually pursue, I think, with the Kugelwagen, knock it out. Frost was moving in. Rifleman there getting cut down by the Steel Pioneers. Oh dear, careful, Frost, careful. Kugelwagen setting in there, racing, no, racing, yes. Make up your mind, Havoc. Do you really want to wreak havoc, or do you just, you know, want to wreak slightless? Oh, there we go. Just a hit, Veterans who tried to speed away. Knocked out there by the Kugelwagen. It's right there, a bit of a loss there to Frost. He tried, but I mean, generally, if you want to really get something with it, you should actually stuff some troops in it and be more aggressive with it. Sadly, here Frost didn't do that, and he was also, I think, sticking about a bit too long. They're suffering quite some losses. He's down to 2 rifle squads and 3 Reason squad versus now 3 Volksgrenadiers, 1 Steel Pioneer, 1 Kugelwagen, and an MG-34. This is going to be a rough ride for Frost and the 3rd Armoured, that's for sure. Steel Pioneer sitting in retreat there. He could perhaps have laid down a few mines before doing that. Salvaging that Dodge truck would not be a bad idea there for Havoc. My God, it's filled with candy bars. You're right, Peter.
Secure the vehicle. Location set. Begin conversion.
I think we could get some fuel for all of this. Yeah. For our panzers. Rather than heading southwards there. 2 squads going for the central victory point. Rierson's wiring off a lot of stuff there. Battle Group headquarters up here for Havoc, so he's not home to wreak havoc with a quick looks against his opponent. We also got a quick lieutenant here for Sturmtiger Frost, followed up by an M20, so there's certainly a bit more of a mechanized feel here to Frost, that's for sure. Though, of course, the question is how much further will he actually utilize the doctrine. Could we perhaps expect something of the Jovian levels? Oh, we got the Kugelwagen sending out their Battle Group headquarters almost done. Fortunately engaged, but the Ravener quickly forced to fall back. But perhaps they didn't have wish to linger about anymore anyways. M20 almost done. Further barbed wire. Cool wagon sending her out there. Get a shot there, fortunately went in the Rifleman.
A capture point is under attack.
Minor shootout, grabbing the northern victory point using the cool wagon. Good, could draw away force. Though, of course, the M20 here could, of course, quickly react violently to the cool wagon and put it out of its misery. And in fact, that looks like what Frost is doing there. Another truck there for Havoc. Could be planning a mechanized regiment, or he's actually going for the spare panzered quarters already. We got Lieutenant charge against the Fox. The Fox got in pretty bad condition. The Lieutenant quickly overwhelms them with the large amount of automatic fire there. His unit wields the Thompson and the BAR. Ravener versus Fox Grenadiers. Troops reinforcing, second truck arriving. Driving down the road. Up north there, Kuban trying to escape, but there's no escaping the M20 when you're a Kugelwagen. There we go, kaput. Completely wrecked there. Grabbing points here. Now we're seeing that despite the additional brief advantage Havoc had, he wasn't able to capitalise it. Perhaps the lack of mines that didn't help. Either way, the Nice was really getting struck here by Frost on several points there. Frost is getting hammered there by the 50 caliber on the M20 from far away there. MG34 doing what they can, but that is sadly not much. There you go. Lost a man, trying to reload again. Slight damage there. Rocket flies, hits the M20 still. Remember, cover those directionals right there. They actually don't get any cover bonus. M20 moves a bit closer to get more accuracy and thus more damage against the Volkswagen squad. Almost got them. He's trying to get that rocket off. There we go. You have to be careful with that. The Pantrick does have time to reload, and you keep getting men killed as they're trying to reload, you know. It's going to take even longer. M20 does get away there, but that was basically, I think, a risk there Havoc shouldn't have taken. That cost him a Volkswagen squad with a Panzerschreck, and certainly all of a sudden shift the advantage back to Frost. So right here, both players having a few episodes where they perhaps linked a bit too long, heard a bit too much, a moment too far, and the men were dead. And there you go, going straight for Mechanized Regiment, a bit rare to see at the moment for Battle Group into Mechanized Regiment, but there you go, quick Lux Aufklärungspanzer. Against here, Frost, of course, he knows he's gone for the Lieutenant. Of course, he's perhaps not too worried about bazookas, but at the same time, obviously, Frost is not taking any chances. He's going for weapon racks, which could, in theory, mean, of course, he's going to get some bazookas just in case that appears, or could just get them once the Lux hits. We might, of course, get some PARs before that, but of course, have to see what the reaction pattern is here so far. Meanwhile, though, keeping that aggression here versus Havoc. Havoc, though, is close to being able to call in some Fallschirmjäger besides the Lux. That will give him a lot of, pushback effect there versus Frost, since those two units can really decimate infantry. Bit of a shootout here, and there we go. Lux Aufklärungspanzer arrives for Havoc. Sending out their centre, being assaulted here by Americans. M20 supporting. MG34 put slightly hiding behind the church. Raven versus Volks Grenadiers, rather than heavy cover. VS was there for suppressive fire. Lux setting up, you got pushed there as well. This is really looking a bit rough there for Havoc. MG34 setting up. Trending northwards, pushing back the Volks Grenadiers there. Lux heading northwards. Guessing he might be setting up here for the Fallschirmjäger. There you go, getting the re-echelons. There you go, a bit of damage, of course, thanks to the weapon rank upgrade. Even if he wasn't expecting a Lux, he can actually react to it pretty swiftly by getting himself some bazookas. And he's got the resources for it, so this could actually work out pretty well there for Frost. He's not going to be caught off guard as badly as he could. And again, that's partially, again, the beauty of the weapon rack upgrade. It actually allows you to react a bit more to whatever happens. Again, your opponent goes for some kind of vehicle rush, get bazookas, a lot of elite infantry, for example, or just a lot of infantry. Get some Browning automatics. And that is one of the more subtler things about the Americans, though of course there is in a sense nothing subtle about a bazooka. Lieutenant there pushed back by the Lux though. Interesting enough, he's not quite pursuing there. Perhaps he's worried about mines, but again there's no doctrinal mines here. Since, well, you'd have to go for the half-track assault group, and players just don't do that. Not for mines, that'd be, rather ridiculous. However, Luke's knocking out the sandbags just in case. Storm Pioneer setting out. Trying to bring in the north there, cooking up the Lux to help there, but he needs some troops out. He's enough not going for Fallschirmjägers as of yet. MG34 covering from the church. Got vehicle there, that means he's got a rifleman inside the M20. That's pretty bold right there by Frost, using his rifleman sight in the trench here. Also, so far, no weapon. Oh, there we go, carrying some BARs. But I figured he'd gone for the bazookas, though, to deal with the Lux. I mean, the Lux is currently quite a threat there to Frost's men. particularly in sort of catch him on the right position, he could do a lot of damage there, but seems like so far Havoc is being perhaps not quite as aggressive with his looks as he could be. Still, he's doing some damage there, and he's forcing Frost to be a bit more cautious. There we go, we got some bazookas on the rear echelons, though, well, only one. Apparently he's not feeling that worried about the looks. Interesting. Of course, in theory, Havoc could actually try and go in for another looks and just really try and punish the infantry. That might be playing a bit too much into that, though. Got no mines here, though, and there we go, calling the Fallschirmjäger. Is that what he's going to go for? I mean, most players would go for Luftwaffe. I mean, go for the Fallschirmjäger. They're a pretty solid elite infantry unit. One of the more expensive, and not the most expensive in the moment, but can do a lot of damage, particularly the veterans. The Fallschirmjäger become quite the unpleasant customer. 74 holding the rifleman there, Fox moving about, and there we go, Fallschirmjäger's out, quickly occupying, there we go, rifleman now moving not into the MD-44's line of fire, but the Fallschirmjägers, 4 FT-42s holding the rifleman right there in their tracks, push them back. Gute Arbeit, Leute. Schnell, vorwärts! Luke's heading down there to deal with the Americans down south. Their BAR shall do nothing against the Panzer of the Lux. There you go, right from there, caught in negative cover versus the Lux. That's pretty much the last position to be. Lieutenant Cook in the next target here. Already taking losses, Fox is doing damage. There we go, Lux can hunt down and possibly wipe them out. There we go, getting close. And in front of them, actually, there we go. He's even adding a BAR to them. That's actually quite nice there. Again, I'm seeing more players remaining to upgrade the loot. Havoc. Again, he allows him to get away there. I mean, he's clearly worried about something knocking out his looks or damaging it. But I kind of feel like he might occasionally be missing out on some opportunities there. Well, you know, our Fallschirmjäger setting out again. Rather than holding up there with the BAR, we got the M20 supporting as well. Nice little blocking position there. The German infantry can't easily advance past that. He's going to have to pull back the Fallschirmjägers to get up some support there, otherwise they're just going to get slowly cut down. Not necessarily doing too much damage. There we go, we got the Lux Actimini going to flank there. Grierson's waiting there with a bazooka. 50 caliber machine gun on the way there for Frost, adding a bit of suppressive weapons, not bad. There we go, Lux engaging the M20. Autocannon there doing some damage, close to veterans in one, rather than they're getting plastered with it. Fallschirmjäger's cover, though, is falling apart. There we go, veterans one for the Lux Aufklärung, bunch more rifle moving up there, MD-34 supporting. Seemingly holding something occupied there, Fallschirmjäger's rifle moving in, Fallschirmjägers need to fall back. 3 men, half health, covers vanishing slowly. Still doing some damage there, getting some kills in for Führer and Vaterland up north. Here we've got forces there. Might want to use the cover provided by the enemy, or they could lay down their own sandbags. Either way, they'd rather make it a bit easier for the Americans. Looks trying to support still. Got to worry about those bazookas. Panzer strikes there. Another truck on the way for Havoc, so he's quickly trying to take up and get all 3 trucks. That's pretty aggressive. Meanwhile, right they're taking heavy losses. There we go, down to one man as the losses increase. And we could see what, no, gets away again. Rush into the building, spots ahead, ensures there's actually a clear way there for the Lux to do some damage, close to 52 already. If he hits, then that's going to be a bigger problem there for Frost, since that means high rate of fire and increased accuracy. That's basically always a problem. There we go, 50 caliber getting caught here by the Lux. Oh dear, could see wipe there, could see wipe. Quickly tearing through, he could actually try and seize it with the Sturm Pioneers. Oh, whoa. Someone went flying. There we go, 50 caliber cleared up, a bit too close, there we go. Betty, 2 bazookas flying against it, almost got the M20 rear shields moving forwards. Could he try? No, he can't go for it. Close, but not quite the other way. He's got most of the map there. What Havoc should probably do is actually pull back the Sturm Pioneers while he can, get the Lux back for repairs and lay down mines. I mean, right now he's got an opportunity to fortify the map. Sadly, he's only got 1 Sturm Pioneer, that one's currently retreating. Had he had another one, he could have laid down mines more aggressively, perhaps had some more firing positions and such. More places basically to hold and slow down Sturmtiger Frost. So, slight missed opportunity, I think, for Havoc. I mean, just going all full kind of is, doesn't necessarily give you all the advantage you'd think it would. Our Schwer Panzer quarter, setting up to cover the cut-off point and the fuel point. Pretty sensible position, really. Manpower, munitions, he could easily go for some Obersoldaten if he wanted to. That would not be a too bad thing, though again, I do think one priority should be getting mines down. He could also consider using other elements here, for example tank traps and trenches. Flak emplacements, in theory, he can use, but they're still not really good, so I probably not recommend that. Frost, on the other hand, of course, is a bit of trouble there. He's losing terrain here, he's losing ground. Overall, all 3 victory points and both fuel points, and now in the hands there of Havoc. That's really going to be a problem there for Frost very quickly. Looks being repaired, and again, it is Retry 2, that is also a problem there for Frost.
Command half-track has been permanently established as a
Thankfully, though, that's basically the only sort of direct combat increase he gets. Otherwise, it's speed bonuses, range bonuses, but not necessarily makes it more lethal. They just can allow shoot faster, but it makes it a bit more lethal, I guess, and of course oppression. But nothing that further increases accuracy and such. Which basically that's just killing him on, particularly gets up close. It just sort of extends how much it can do damage. And by the way, M24 doing there, harassing. Almost got Panther Fouls there, but the Fouls makers managed to get away. M24 needs to fall back down to one man, Heroically manning the gun, but you know, valor is discretion is a better part of valor. Is I think the saying here. He's looking for views. They're holding up with the bazooka inside the house. That's getting absolutely plastered with the pantry trick. Rifle fire, and of course the Luke's joining in as well. Walls crumble, doors fall apart. Fudge makers occupying here. Veterans who want closing in eventually too. Need more support though. Mine's going down there finally. Orbital Darden. He's got a lot of manpower really. Good go. Oh, M20 knocked out there. Sherman on the way though. Frost has rather focused on quickly taking up. Good work. Not going for the captain first. That allows him to quickly get out of tank there and certainly threaten Havoc much more in response. Of course, he's got 3 pantry tricks, so it's not going to be super easy for Frost there, but there's going to be some momentum there. And there we go, another Fudge Squad who's going to move in a flank there, halfway to victory 3. 50 caliber up there. Sherman setting out there, the M4A3. 50 caliber machine gun on the way there as well. Good work, good work. There we go, good hit there on the Luke's, going to get behind it. Good work there, got the Fudge Makers up, going to try and Panther fast. He's got a bit of damage on there. Oh, there we go. Damage ending with the Fudge Makers, need to go away though. Very close escape there with the Lukes, very close to victory 3 as well. Very nicely handled there by Havoc. Saved himself his Lukes. Of course, getting to victory 3 would certainly help there, and of course, allowed to then get it to victory 4 and finally he'd get it there. He could certainly halt infantry much more efficiently, but still he's managed to deny fuel there to Frost. The Frost is pushing south. Frost is soon going to land on the position of the Schwer Panzer quarters. Academy for rhyming as well. Some time before he get out the Panzer Kampfwagen for anything else. And there you go, Sherman going straight to the base. Straight to a Panzerek here. I think Frost might have gone a bit overconfident, but there you go. Gets away reasonably safely. Looks slightly pulling away further. Doesn't want to get surprised and knocked out. Rifle operating in the north. He got more BARs out there. And Sherman escapes for the time being. A replacement lieutenant there for Frost. Not a lot of players would get that, but clearly Frost is not every player. Or most players. Bit of movement there, Sherman about. Folks need to be careful there. Sherman moving up, gun turning. Misses though, hits some shrubbery instead. We got Sherman. Oh, Folks moving up with Panzerek. Sherman need to be careful on health, Need to get back to base there for repairs safely. Escapes here, that is rather close, I think, there. Sliver of health, but it makes it. Barely. Lux is ready to fight in again. Fallschirmjäger setting out there with the FD-42s. Fallschirmjäger Gewehr. Rifling, not just Fallschirmgewehr, either way. Come on, move that Lux, man. Move that Lux. Or not. Just a bit of a waste though. I mean, again, it is Vetri 2 and Fox Army could hit these right from here, quite unsupported, nothing to cover them. Could get Vetri 3, which is just allowed to keep better pace, murder them. Of course, maybe even get a bit towards Vetri 4. Full support here by the Lieutenant. No additional BAR added there as of yet. Looks fine, he's heading out, but not striking towards the south there, towards the Rifleman harassers. And finally, another Panzer there on the way for Havoc, the Panzer Kampfwagen 4. Nothing further back. But, oh, we got a captain on the way to there, so back-taking to the captain. Now, that's a bit of an interesting move. Not a bad one, though. Of course, you can always back-take after you got some armor up to then sort of provide further into the tank support wherever you feel like you need. Engaging head-on with the Looks. I think we're better off going for this rifle down south. They'll have to lose it. Be careful running up. Pull back the Looks, though. Pull back the Looks. Ah, right there. I think Havoc made the wrong call. He underestimated Frost here, who's desperately playing himself as a more aggressive player, smoking the front of position. Also allowing his men to move up, then actually storm the position. Well done there by Frost, and even if it hadn't bounced in, it wouldn't make much of a difference there. Either way, he was clearly moving around here too fast here for Havoc to react and halt this. Up north, Fudge makes some trouble here. Veterans 1 almost ready to on the Sherman. That's actually pretty good. Switching attack close with shells. Panzerek. Looks like he might end up losing the Sherman, despite its heroism. Another Panzerfaust ready. But doesn't Panzerfaust. Leaves it to the Volksgrenadiers. Oh dear, Havoc here made another wrong call, perhaps. Yes. Oh. Got lucky there. Panzer 4 sets in though. Panzerkampfwagen arrives. Repairing the Sherman there, but that's probably the wrong time to do so. There you go. Sherman tank, an absolute wreck, brewed up, cooked up like a goose. Time here for the mid-game analysis. Current situation in terms of damage. Havoc is leaning ahead. Kills-wise, he's leaning ahead, though harder to say there since the Volksgrenadiers were part of the main part of his component. Though, of course, still smaller units, but also larger amount of vehicles. Hard to say here, really. But so far, he's leaning ahead here. Kills-wise, it's not too much of a lead. Though, of course, we see he's actually lost more than that, so that might be actually a bit worrisome there for Frost. A few issues there. In terms of army value, though he is leaning ahead here, he's been ensuring not to sort of suffer too much in a sense there, so that's not too bad. Though he has suffered, I think, a few wipes, though then perhaps not quite as much either as Havoc. In terms of points held, though, it's a lot more unclear. I mean, it's basically been swinging heavily between the two sides, so there's not so much that can be said about that. Otherwise, the current situation map is close to 50-50 here. Frost overall, he's got a bit more troops, he's got a lot more upgraded troops with anti-infantry, which of course gives him a bit more of an edge there. And to tank-wise, he's now got about 3 bazookas, which isn't much. They're not versus a Panzer IV, although again it can be quite dangerous under the right circumstances. The Panzer IV will have to be careful, as we have seen in other matches. Frost might want to getting some more armor down the road, maybe for an anti-tank gun. I think that would help him out quite a bit there. Perhaps consider a few caches of fuel to as well provide a bit of assistance versus the enemy. Otherwise, my piece try and sort of strike at the Schwerpanzer quarters, maybe with an anti-tank gun, so don't just blast away, knock that out, and remove that element from Havoc forces. That could be quite effective. For Havoc, you know, be a bit more careful. He does seem to make a slightly wrong calls. Remember to support his Panzer IV. Consider getting a second one right now. Again, Frost force is mostly composed out of infantry. A second Panzer IV will be able to strike further against that. Or you could get a Luke to support the Panzer IV. Just be a bit more cautious with it. Otherwise, you'll probably sort of aim to strike at Frost's infantry force. Consider throwing in some Orbs armor like machine guns and also more mines. He's got plenty of munitions to use to lay down more mines, make it harder for Frost to move around the map and bleed him out that way. I think that would be a really good move, though that requires another Stone Pioneer squad since he lost the other one. So get that out there, Mr. Havoc. Get that out there. And always keep up the pressure, try to deny fuel and victory points there to Frost, in particular since Frost actually got a lead there over Havoc. So let's return to the fight here. Panzer IV continues to murder away, pinned by machine gun almost ready. There we go. Slight damage there. Rifle charging forward to the Volksgrenadiers. Panzer IV moving in there. Quick to get damage into there with an anti-tank rifle grenade. Quick incendiary grenade. There we go. Damage engine. Remember, your Panzers are less accurate while moving, unless the Panzer IV hits Veteran 4, it will be a bit more, and I think also no, it's actually Veteran 5 there, so when if he moves while shooting, he's not going to really have much of a chance of hitting there with the main gun. Troops reinforcing the Fallschirmjäger setting up, Panzer IV pulling back for repairs. At least he's got a mechanised regiment, which ensures he doesn't have to worry about that, but again, it does, I think, deny him mines, because again, he doesn't have the Stone Pioneers, and that's not necessarily all good either. Quick push in there. Havoc once more losing ground despite being the one with the Panzer IV, and there we go. Stone Pioneers on the way. Fallschirmjägers Volksgrenadiers heading northwards. Looks like another squad might try and flank in behind here. Rierson's captured court here. A lot of fire going in their general direction. Panzer IV there needs to just stop up. Work there. And what shall Frost do next? He's got an anti-tank gun out, actually the M1, which is basically just a British 6-pounder gun, by the way. Since they didn't activate anything in that size and they quickly needed something, they basically just asked the Brits and made it their own in a sense. And there we go, Fallschirmjägers pinned down there by the 50 caliber, the heavy rounds flying above their heads, forcing them to stop up. Panzer IV needs to get moving there. Up north, Lieutenant, a lot of troops there, Fallschirmjägers in a pretty bad position. No real cover here. Versus a lot of infantry with BARs. And the Panzer IV rushing the centre. Perhaps expecting, of course, you know, the enemy to sort of prepare for an armoured assault up here, which does make sense. But at the same time, it does leave the infantry up north a bit more exposed. And he's not getting a lot more anti-infantry. He's getting just more Volksgrenadiers with Panzerschrecks. There's a lot of troops with BARs. I mean, he's got the Fallschirmjägers, but they're currently drawing all the fire. He has a good choice there in focus fire by Frost. That overall is going to cut down the anti. Oh, good incendiary grenade there against the infantry. Panzer IV there's done some damage, knocked out some buildings. Need to flank in though, need to flank in. We already got an anti-tank on ready, another Sherman on the way. Ultimately, thanks to the incendiary grenades, the assault to the north of the defence falls for Frost. Southwards, we got Fulters moving in there. We also got the Steel Pines up with Minesweepers, Mines, Minen. Panzer IV moving ahead, the anti-tank opening up. Armour piercing rounds up good. At the same time, it's on its own. He could flank it, knock it out there. Vehicle not really doing too much there. Good hit there. No! Missile opportunity, I think, to wipe it. Instead, going to end up just taking a few hits there from the anti-tank gun. Turn there, though, opening up there versus the Panther Fulters as well. And quickly pull back. Sherman on the way there for America. Fulters sitting northwards, southwards. Not much happening on there. We're obviously seeing a slight attempt to just grab the entire map again while the infantry and armors sort of focus on the centre. Setting up mines. Good work there. He just considered some mines here as well. Here, we'll just make it as difficult as possible for Frost to move out. And of course, at the moment, he could consider getting out another Panzer IV. I mean, the more Panzers you get out, the quicker, the better. Of course, again, he could go for the Lukes as well. In fact, he could get 2 Lukes if he wanted to, which would not necessarily be entirely bad. Though again, 2 Panzer IVs would help him more versus the Sherman tank. Sherman versus Fulton. He's still not using the cover there. Oh, there we go. Finally utilising it. Return there, hold it by the Steel Pioneers. Havoc back in map control versus Frost, who's on their hand still got the larger force. And in some senses, the better equipped force thanks to all the BARs and the bazookas and the 50 caliber. Punch check there, flying against the Sherman. 100 points there for Havoc. Under 300 for Frost. Panzer IV seeing repairs again. He's not doing too much, but there we go. More mines for Havoc. Finally, he's really beginning to need our mines. There goes Salt on the fire here from them. You should force to consider incendiary rounds here for increased damage. Always be careful about mining close to the front line like that. Always have something in these cases, skirmishing across the enemy just to sort of make sure they don't get spotted and shot like that. Oh dear. That's always painful when it happens. Always painful. But of course fun for the other side because, I mean, that's basically just a free kill. Panther IV setting out there, Fightmaker taking losses, Panther IV versus Sherman, bazookas bouncing off the front of the Panther IV. They almost got the Sherman there. No, he's halting. He's not going in for the kill there. The flare of anti-tank rocket grenades are damaging, actually halting him there. Anti-tank him up. There we go. Veterans who won. And there you go. Panther IV down to less than half health, allowing the Sherman there to survive to fight another day. No Panzer IV. Is he aiming for a Panther? I mean, the Panther could also work, but wouldn't give him quite the edge there versus the infantry he needs. Crap. Accidentally pressed the screen button. Damn it. Bollocks. Crap. Right, my apologies about that. It's basically I don't have much room for the screen and such, so basically I accidentally pressed one of the screen buttons. It wanted all of a sudden show me a lot of settings, and Christ, there's no button for quickly turning it off there. Bloody aces. Anyways, back to a fight there. We got a Panther on the way there for Havoc. The assault continues here. Frost is once more counter-attacking versus Havoc's Fallschirmjägers down south. Doing what they can, but again, the lack of cover is not helping. They're taking damage here, but there's all the BARs. They have to fall back into cover position. And sadly, again, Havoc, when he had all that map there, has never really been good at actually fortifying it and preparing it, despite having one of the better doctrines for it, tank traps, trenches, and sadly, also having a lot of focus with sandbags. Arcade if they're wiped out, vehicle going in for it, getting suppressed here. No incendiary rounds here could have been helpful there with some of the infantry. Vehicle retreating. Panthers ready though. Panthers ready. Though again, I think they should have gone for the Panther IV here. I'll wait. Panthers heading out there. Pinned by machine gun going out. MG34 forced away. Up north, we got the foot taking down from the 50 caliber. Down south, there we go. Blend cover versus the rifleman. And a grenade there up as well. Panzerkampfwagen 5 sets up there for the 2nd SS. Gets a bit holed up there. Machine gun going up there as well for a bit of added fire. And there we go. Anti-tank nobs up there. And we got take aim. Well done then. Increased range, increased line of sight. That certainly caused a bit of trouble there for Havoc's Panther. Panther 4 sets up northwards. Panzerkampfwagen 5 moves in. 50 cover there. Halted. Gute Arbeit, Leute. Bit of hit there from anti-tank and gains Vetzi 2. Panther 4 hiding up north. They could actually just shoot at the Sherman there, but apparently it's not quite where. It's right there under his nose. Got a push there from the return down south. Panther sets out. Crewing like head never right under the nose of Havoc. Well done there by Frost. Well done. Sherman Vetchi 2 there. Taking heavy fire there though from the Panther 6 and the Panther 4. Veterans 1 there for the Panther 4 as well. So there we go, halfway to Vetchi 3 as well. If he supports for some other vehicle, you could get extra rate of fire there thanks to the Veterans 1 bonus. But so far, Frost has yet to add any sort of vehicle support, though he can soon get the Sherman. You could also just go for the Scott, but with a Panther out though, Scott would probably be a bit of risk there. So if he wants any army, should at the very least go for a Sherman, but probably a Jackson. More Fallschirmjägers here for Havoc. No Obersoldaten. I do think mixing in some Obersoldaten at this point could be a good move. Either way, you got Vetchi 3 Fallschirmjägers on the Panther, a lot of bazooka fire there versus the Panther. Panther fought back but didn't actually suffer any damage there. Still plays it wisely, judiciously safe. And just need to be careful there up close with the Vetchi 3 Fallschirmjägers. They're taking heavy damage, so we could see bazookas drop. They could see bazookas drop. Big mistake there by Frost. Didn't get as punished for it. Has fought for as it could have been. The bazookas dropped right then and there. Fallschirmjägers suppressed, 50 caliber opening up. They're close to Vetchi 2, Sherman being repaired there. Frost needs more armor though. Fallschirmjägers pushing ahead there. Aggressively spearheading the assault down south. We got troops being grabbed there. Also, fun fact, there did actually exist SS Fallschirmjäger. They're sort of more of a special operations unit. I don't think they're actually that good as regular Fallschirmjäger, but they did exist. I think there were about 2 battalions of them. Big damage there. Sherman needs to be careful again, getting Panther Fausted. Panther being repaired. Panther all setting out there. Smoke screen down. Finally got some smoke screen up there for Frost. Making it harder for them to do anything. But still overruling map control. Dominating the victory point to a certain extent. Though not quite as much as you could have wished before. Run hand grenade. Rifle flanking from the south. There we go. Quickly forced away. Needs more troops for armour. Panther 4 the shots fire here for the north, the centre. McKenna turning out. Then to cover the Panther 4. And they're going to take them as well. Make good use again of take aim to just sort of cover from a nice angle. Shots bouncing off the front arm of the Panther 4 there, almost got the 50 caliber. There we go, wiped entirely, but there you go, Panther 4 down to half health, needs to blitz out of there. Rifleman pinned down to the ground. Vetchi 2 for the Panther 4, Crystal Panther there as well for main gun and machine gun. Mine went off. Had they retreated, so that would have been better there for Havoc. Panther almost ready there for Germany, just like forwards again. The Panther, though, rather a tank with a lot of problems. Was also very high in maintenance, and even with that maintenance it actually had a lot of faults and would just break down. In any case, I think it was not drawn comments, at least half the unit just back for maintenance being trying to be worked on. In fact, was less reliable than the King Tiger mechanically. You got Captain vehicles there charging into the Fallschirmjäger Veteran before there, taking some losses there. Taking some damage, taking some losses. Shots fired there. Sherman on the way. Panther sets out. Sherman rolling in as well. Ooh, another hit there. That anti-tank is really putting there. We got armor piercing around as well. Panther needs to get away. Re-exposed, re-exposed. That's bad, that's bad. Shot fell short there. Shot fell short. Second Sherman out here though, should help the first one. Again, high rate of fire. Ooh, but there you go, rockets flying in from so points there. Frost has to pull back the Sherman, can't afford to lose right then and there. Panther 4 number 2. Got further flying down south there, but not supporting Fallschirmjäger's force. There's another Panther 4 on the way there for Havoc, really adding in that armoured fist. Veteran defeat for the anti-tank gun. Panther needs to pull back up. Lieutenant flanking in there. Panther heavily damaged, just needs to get out of there. Could try and rush forward for the Shermans, but at the same time, Veteran defeat there, heavily damaged, can't move forward. Panther X there though. Ooh. Dear, he's really pushing his luck there. Fallschirmjäger's holding the 10 for pushing in. Panther 4's moving ahead there. He needs to get rid of that anti-tank gun. That thing is his biggest issue at the moment. That Vetri 3 anti-tank gun with armor-piercing rounds, he can do a ton of damage very quickly. Panzer 4 dealing up with infantry up north, but need to be careful here. Pulling away, Sherman's moving in. No, spearheading with the most damage. Sherman there, Frost. Bit risky, shots fired. One penetrating. Anti-tank gun ultimate up there, Panzer 4 needs to pull back. Other Panzer 4 almost done. Grenade that clears up there. You've heard full good job there. Southern victory point being lost there. And there we go. Second Panzer 4 arrives here for Havoc, building himself up quite a nice armoured force of 1 Panther, 2 Panzer 4s. Grabbing the central victory point there was a Kettenwerfer while the riflemen pilfer away with the MG-34. You should probably try and work together with all of his armies can there with some Fallschirmjäger and then make a concerted push there to perhaps try and knock Frost out of the wall there. In this case, you should probably use the Panther bait for the anti-tank gun. Then whatever direction he sort of decides to attack with the Panther from, he attacks from the opposite direction with the Panzer 4 that blitzes in. Quickly clearing up the anti-tank and probably shutting the other anti-tank and following the blitzing Panzer 4 to support and cover that one. If he could do that, he could probably get the anti-tank gun, but again the problems are basically the Shermans as well. Although Panzer 4 almost ready, need to get the infantry ready. Southern victory point there secure, but we got Sandmax, Fallschirmjäger's ready to ambush as well perhaps. No, that's first victory too. No ambush, camouflage or anything like that, like the commandos. There's only the commandos to get. Panzer 4 then engaging Captain head on, need to be careful. Taking quite a bit of damage from bazookas, don't take those lightly. Sherman's anti-tank gun moving up. Panther's trying towards the centre, interesting enough down south, we've got 5 folks with pushback. Quick assault here. Lots of firepower there in the hands of Frost's few men, and northwards Panzer 4 there, blitzing straight to the anti-tank gun and the Shermans. Scheisse. Blitzing backwards, but he could use the Panzer 4 there, Sherman rushing ahead there. Good hits there. Panzer X needed to stop, Panzer 1 as well. Sherman almost knocked out the vehicle moving ahead, the anti-tank gun shooting at the Panzer 4. Damage engine there on the Sherman, anti-tank gun just keeps running away there. Panzer 4 needs to pull back there. Another hit there, pull back the Panzer 4, Schnell. What's the Panther doing? Panzer 4 down. Oh dear. Kill there for the anti-tank gun. Almost got the other Panzer 4 as well, and again, take aim, just allows it to see within its arc of fire there. Panzer 4 very lucky to escape that one. That was not a very well executed armoured assault there. Now he's hitting his Panther on the Havoc. Bazookas there. Kettenwerfer active flanking the Panther, needs to pull the Panther out of there. Cover wrecked. Sadly, that was not the most well executed assault there by Havoc. Instead, resulted in some easy kills there for the anti-tank gun. And he's lost control of the victory point. It's actually very close to 51 versus 60 there. The lead, the Frost has actually vanished under Havoc's aggressive assaults there. But still, things could turn in his favour once more, in particular the way that Havoc so far seems to be handling his armour there. Any intensive flanking seems to have vanished. And that could just be the itch here that Frost needs.
Panzer 4, ready.
And sadly again he doesn't have any steel power, needs to leave the mechanized Australian to have to repair his armour, which is not in that good a condition. If I might probably just try and use the airborne assault here in the southern victory point. Instead of lending troops down there, I mean that could quickly clear up the turn there. Grab it. But well, we got Fallschirmjäger in Norfolks there, the most veteran ones. Sherman operating nearby. He's actually clearing out the buildings there to ensure that Fallschirmjägers can't infiltrate. Veterans 5 there, but need to retreat. They're getting bombarded by the Shermans. 2 Shermans, high veterans. Get out of there. What are you doing, Havoc? More troops being in the very quickly suppressed by the 50 caliber. And we got a Luftwaffe assault, but not at one of the more critical points. But he's just again sending down most of his Fallschirmjäger force. Instead of just using where they'd be more useful. He's hoping just to land behind the enemy, but at the same time the 50 caliber can quickly react to this airborne insertion. Nice reaction there before us. There you go, armour moves in there. Panther shown, but the Panther's not even repaired here. He's actually pushing in his Panther despite being heavily damaged. Anti-tank and opening up into the rear of the Panther 4 there. Panther 4 close to victory 3. Smoke laid down there by the Sherman. Sherman pulling back there. Quick get behind the Panther. At the same time, Panther getting thrown in the anti-tank gun. There we go. Good hit. Panther 4 knocked out by the victory 3 Sherman. Panther blitzes away. Panther X there. Getting wiped there by the 50 machine gun. He's actually moving in with the Panther. He's trying to get it. He got the veteran 3 Sherman, but there we go. Panther abandoned. He's just down to 4 Fallschirmjäger squads. Panther down. Panther down.
Our supply lines have been cut. Americans are making a push.
Fox make a swap and retreat. And that rather looks like GG now. Frost has got the superior force, he's got the armour, he's got the infantry. These are pretty much GG. There we go, getting rest right, and there we go, game over, lost to have Havoc, a victory for Frost. Not the best use of his doctrine, to be honest, just a single dodge strike. I do think he could work a bit on that, you know, a bit of refitting, maybe could have helped us with artillery strikes and air reconnaissance, but go figure. Havoc could also have done a bit more with it at times. I do feel like, you know, he made the wrong choices. But still, the fast makers were nice, but again, maybe some MG-34s would have helped him at times as well. And Mechanized Regiment could perhaps have seen a bit more usage. Well, I mean, he could have gone for the Stukas of Fuss, for example, to try and get the anti-tank. I mean, that was an option as well there. And I also have to question if the Panther here was really necessary at the moment. I mean, I probably would have done more with more Panzer IVs, really, rather than the Panther. That, of course, is just my opinion. But overall, more minds and such. I mean, Havoc, I think, had a slight tendency of making some wrong choices. He just tended to stick around more than when he lost units to that, you know, trying to pull the wrong risks. And at other times, he'd never just, you know, take them when he probably could have gotten some easy kills, some easy wipes there. So it's rather strange that some of his choices there, in a sense, and also we never really good of a flanker. Frost played over quite nicely. There were some problems, but the weapon racks, the BARs, the bazookas, such rather was well done there. Good use of the Shermans ultimately prevailed. So there you go. I hope you enjoyed this match. I hope you learned something from it. I hope it gave you ideas for your matches. If it did, want to subscribe, tell your friends, share it with everyone, and so on. So thank you all for joining in. I hope to see you all tomorrow. This is Imperial Link. Cheers, and thank you all for watching. Bye.